Alright. Hey, I'm Aqua or Aquarius of Fallen Snow if you don't know me. Welcome to this lyric breakdown video. Happy to have you back if you've been here before. So in this lyric breakdown video, I'm going to be breaking down the lyrics to a song that just released on SoundCloud today, March the 7th. It is a SoundCloud exclusive track called Dog Food, which I wrote back in like 2020 or 2021, back when I was still in high school and working at the gas station. But basically, if you don't know how I do these videos, I'll give a little bit of a breakdown to start the video, and then I'll go through the lyrics, breaking them down by the verse, and then at the end I can go more in depth into my thoughts and my thinking behind writing the song, right? So yeah, like I said, it's a SoundCloud exclusive song, and it's the last single I'm going to be dropping before my new EP coming in early April, hopefully. But yeah, I've been wanting to record and drop this song for a while now, and basically the context of the song, or like where I got the idea for the song, is looking at pets and looking at animals and realizing that, oh yeah, they're just another living creature like we are, or like anything else on this planet, really. And I'm kind of touching on the fact that we are all the same consciousness, just in different forms or in different bodies, right? And I think that's important to remember, whether you have a pet or you're looking at an animal in nature or whatever it is, that they are all, the same consciousness in different bodies, like every body, like every person, right? Because we're all just human beings. We're all just humans being. But yeah, before I get too much further into the description of the song, let me go through the lyrics and break them down, and we can talk more about the whole song at the end, right? So starting off with the first verse: after class, I link my homies, how we smoke and laugh. I'm looking at my hands that hold the joint that we just passed. I might be feeling blue, my mind's a little crude, but I've been thanking God that I ain't eating dog food. So yeah, basically, since I wrote this back in high school, that's what I was referencing, is just the amount of time that my homies and I would either be skipping class, skipping school, or after school, smoking, just having a good time together. But through high school, I did suffer with anxiety and depression, social anxiety, not feeling like I really fit in anywhere. But like I said in the last bar of the first verse, I have to stay thanking God that I ain't eating dog food. In a literal sense, could be poor quality food. It could be literal dog food. I'm sure if some people are starving, you gotta take what you can get, right? But it's also a double entendre for, thank God I'm not doing the drugs anymore, because dog food, I'm pretty sure, is a street name for heroin. I never did that, but it's more referencing the drugs in general, or substances in general. Now I only smoke weed and tobacco, which I'm still trying to cut back on and eventually cut out completely. But yeah, gotta be thanking God for every moment in the present, for this life and existence and where I'm at, right? So moving on to the second verse now. I could be digging for some bones, but I've been staring at my phone. I could be waiting for my owner every time they leave the home, but I digress, thinking about the food I have left, and that I'm blessed that I can go and be my own chef. So yeah, basically the same kind of idea as the first verse, but touching more on, the life of a dog and what a dog would do, right? Digging for some bones. But instead, as a human, I'm staring at my phone. The inverse, I could be waiting for my owner every time they leave the home, like dogs do. Unfortunately, a lot of the time they can't come with us to our work or to school or whatever we're doing. So they have to chill at home and wait for their owners, right? But that's kind of me digressing from, again, the core of the song, which is thanking God that I can be my own chef, I can make my own food, I can create these songs and the music, right? Also kind of thanking God for opposable thumbs, right? Moving on to the third verse here. In their chests, I feel a human spirit, like it was a mirror showing me their feelings, and they were the clearest, more than any words that those people always use at work, because they're only making problems worse. So again, like what I was talking about at the start of the song, looking at animals and seeing an almost human-like soul, but they just can't use the words to communicate like we can. And it's not even like words are that great, because most of the time they're only making problems worse, instead of just, like animals do, just communicate with body language. They do have sounds, but I feel like that's more to emphasize the body language or how they're feeling, right? But yeah, moving on to the fourth verse now. Maybe I would rather be a pet, but would I be a pest? Would I be a friend, be deemed the best by people petting me again? The way I'll wait for walks, give a bark instead of talk, and maybe get a little treat before I stand on guard. And that's, again, going back to the life of an animal, the life of a pet, and trying to see life through their eyes, right? Maybe I would like to be a pet. Maybe that would be a simpler, better life than a human, but then I have to question, as a human, if I was a pet, would I be the best pet, a good pet? Would I be a good boy, quote unquote, or would I be deemed a pest who's too clingy or too whatever, people deem their pet as, right? Annoying or whatever they could say. And obviously I feel this sometimes. Sometimes the things my cat Peace does can annoy me, but I understand I'm trying not to get upset at her because she doesn't know any better, right? And I think that's kind of the point too of having a pet. It helps you realize, like, I might be getting upset at these things, but this creature, this entity that's doing the things that I might be getting upset at isn't, doesn't realize on the same level that I do, and so forth and so on. But yeah, let me get into the fifth and final verse here. It's not a long song, but I think the message is super powerful, and that's why I wanted to drop it for so long, right? What a life, either way. It's sunny out, no feeling gray. Gotta live it up and have some fun before it gets too late. I might get baked before school and act a fool, but I've been thanking God that I ain't been eating dog food. So again, to wrap it back up, with that final bar at the end, thanking God that I haven't been eating dog food, because either way, if I'm a human or a pet, at the end of the day, it's the same consciousness in different forms. If it's sunny out, no feeling gray, even if it's gray, that's just, a valley, hills and valleys, everything is waves. If you have a low, then there's going to be a high, and vice versa, right? It just keeps alternating back and forth. And then the last two bars, I might get baked before school and act a fool, but I've been thanking God that I ain't eating dog food, right? Again, that's talking about the substances, but then also, the fact that I might be smoking weed, I might be acting foolish, whatever it is, but at least I'm trying to be aware of my consciousness, of who I am as, a conscious being, right? And I think this goes a lot deeper than just what people will take it at face value for, right? And I hope this helps kind of give people more insights on, again, where my mind is at and kind of my thinking behind my tracks, because I do put a lot of thought into these. And I think it's pretty cool as well that I am able to go back and look at this song from now 5 years ago, and it still hits kind of like something I would write today, but I can also definitely see how I progressed from that, right? Both with my writing and my cadences, all of it. Honestly, I would say this song is almost more like a poem, or kind of like an ode to animals as a whole, or like our species, or like every living creature on this planet almost, And that's really what I'm trying to do with my music and my art, is really put that deeper level of thinking and thought into my work, because I feel like that's what art's about. If it doesn't have substance, or like I said in my other song, I think it's Loyal Critter, if it ain't bold, then what the fuck is the point of it, And again, that's not to say that everything has to be an outrageous statement piece or whatever it is, but even things as simple as a chill song and with a relaxing vibe can have such a deep and nuanced meaning with multiple different entendres and different levels to it, And I think personally, that's what makes my art some of the best, my music some of the best, because you can listen to it just at face value as a chill song, or you can really try to deep dive and analyze my stuff and really try to break down what I'm saying, right? And this is more for my subscribers or for people who want to hear it straight from my mouth. And who knows, maybe people even have their own ideas of what the song means to them. They hear what I think my song means to me, and then they kind of compare and see which one they like more, which one they prefer, or just being able to look at a specific piece of art from different perspectives, I feel like is also super helpful, and we should take that into consideration a lot more in life, right? But yeah, I don't think this needs to be a super long video. It's definitely not a long song, and this will probably be my last single that I'm dropping before a short EP coming in early April. It'll also be some older tracks, but these are on Plug and B beats, so I'm excited to see what people think of them. because it is going to be more futuristic or modern music compared to what I have been doing. But yeah, if you enjoyed this lyric breakdown video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Not only does it help support the channel, but then you can be part of the community and help us grow and be here from basically the beginning. I think we're getting close to 40 subscribers now, so thank you to everybody who has subscribed and who's been watching the videos and supporting. It truly means the world. You guys don't even know how long I've been trying to make stuff like this work, and the fact that I'm finally being able to make it happen, I'm honestly so grateful. And eventually I want to be able to give back to everybody who has helped support me. So, you know, subscribe for that too, and who knows? You could be the winner of a giveaway one day, and you can work on networking. Who knows? I'm definitely trying to build this community as a group of people who are open-minded thinkers and not get caught up as much on the superficial stuff, right? But yeah, that being said, I'll leave this one here for now. Definitely check out the other lyric breakdown videos I have on the channel, as well as my other videos, because I definitely have a lot of different content on the channel, and I'm hoping to just keep going with that variety and keep the content coming for you. But yeah, I think this video has gone on long enough, so I love you, stay safe, good luck, and take it easy.